Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a beautiful princess, and she was kind and generous. But her stupid, evil stepfather, King Lucifer, hated the princess. He kept her locked away in the northern tower of the castle and refused to allow princes from other kingdoms to meet her, for fear that they would seek her hand in marriage and take his kingdom away from him. He made her work all day and night, sewing, cooking, and cleaning. The princess, having never seen much of the world, did not mind being locked away and believed it was for her best, as King Lucifer had told her. Besides, she had the animals of the castle to keep her company.
You drive me crazy, I just can't sleep. I'm so excited, I'm in too deep. Oh, crazy, but it feels alright. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night.
The animals grew curious and asked about the outside world.
Do you ever wonder what it's like out there?
Oh no! It's a dangerous world out there. It's much safer in here. But the king makes you work so hard. I'm glad to help.
What do you want to sit by the river, go to royal balls, and someday meet a handsome prince?
Oh, I'm sure that'll happen. Someday. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you. But all I really want is to hold you tight.
But the king had other plans for his stepdaughter. Princes from other kingdoms had grown curious about the princess. They traveled far and wide to meet her and were growing suspicious as the king continually made up excuses and sent them away. One particular prince who had known the princess from childhood was especially suspicious. The king realized he could not keep up the charade much longer.
These princes keep seeking the hand of the princess. If that happens, surely I will lose the kingdom forever.
Yes, sire, what do you suggest?
Well, we do have this poisoned apple. If we get her to eat this, surely she will die.
As the king was devising his evil plan, the determined prince had bribed a servant of the castle to tell him where the princess stayed. The prince and princess had been childhood playmates, and the prince had loved the princess all of his life. But he had not seen her since her mother remarried King Lucifer. The prince ran to the foot of the northern tower and threw a rope up to the window. He climbed up the tower and found himself in the princess's room.
Where do you come from?
I'm Prince JC from the Kingdom of Heaven. Do you remember me from your youth?
The Kingdom of Heaven? I do remember you!
I've come here to rescue you from your evil stepfather, King Lucifer.
No, you can't be here. My stepfather, the king, will have you thrown out.
I'm not afraid of him. I only want to protect you.
Me?
From the first day that I saw your smiling face, honey, I knew that we would be together forever. I'll never break your heart. I'll never make you cry. I'd rather die.
Princess!
Oh, you gotta hide right now!
Just don't trust him.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, my dear. I just came to stop by and give you this apple we picked from our orchard earlier. Go ahead, take a bite.
Okay.
No! What are you doing here?
The king had the prince locked away while the princess lay in her bed and all of the animals of the house mourned her. The evil king sat triumphantly on his throne.
Everything is perfect now, Saul. I will reign forever.
But Saul was not happy. He had known the prince and the princess when they were childhood playmates. He could not stand the idea that one lay dying while the other lay in jail. So he went to the prison and ordered the guard release Prince JC. The prince ran to the foot of the tower again and climbed through the princess's window.
Oh, princess, I love you. Princess, you're alive!
You came for me. You saved me. I'm so sorry I didn't trust you.
All the loneliness has always been a friend of mine. I can't get you out of my head. I don't care what is written in your history. As long as you're here with me, I don't care who you are, where you're from. Don't care what you did, as long as you love me. Who you are, where you're from. Don't care what you did, as long as you love me.
And so Prince JC saved the princess, and they lived happily ever after.
The dream that you wish